Hello YouTube, RHJF back in with another video, and today's video is a Nex and SS flipping guide, and I'm going to be going over everything to do with the clan, the items, margins, and all this other stuff. So to begin with, here is every item. The Torva line, which you can ask for, it's a Torva helm, plate body, and plate legs. The Pernix line is the Pernix cowl, body, and Pernix chaps. The Virtus line is the Virtus mask, then the Virtus robe top, and then the Virtus robe legs. Then the Spirit shields in order are Spectral, Arcane, Elysian, and then Divine. And then the boots and gloves go Virtus, Pernix, and then Torva for both of them. And then ZWB is the short name for it, but it is the Zerite bow, then the Virtus wand, and then the Virtus book. And just a little note here, the current Nex and SS forum is Nex and SS status V9. The V9 is subject to change as the forum fills up, so just go in the FC and ask if that is still the current one, depending on when you are watching this video. So the next thing we're going to go over is the acronyms here. And as you can see by the running trend on here, the TB and TG are Torva boots and gloves. PB and PG are Pernix gloves and Pernix boots. And VB and VG are Virtus boots and Virtus gloves, as well as wand means Virtus wand, book means Virtus book, and Z-bow, or it's also just called Zerite sometimes, is the Zerite bow. And next we are going to look at some of the symbols where they give price checks. And the first symbol they give that is used a lot is the less than symbol, and it is like an example would be less than 20, and that means the item will sell at the highest point for 20 mils, so buy and sell accordingly. And the dash just means in between, so if it says 21 to 22 or 1 to 2, it will buy somewhere in there. The squiggly means 500k less and 400k more, meaning squiggly 20 will be 19.5 to 20.5. And now just some average margins, which is just getting into the flipping stuff. Torva, you can usually get about 500k to 750k. Pernix 400k to 700k. Virtus 400k to 700k as well. Boots and gloves usually about 200 to 400k, depending on how patient you are and how lucky you get. The wand, you can usually get a 250k to 400k margin, and the book, you can usually get a 200k to 400k margin as well. And one thing I did leave off here, the spirit shields, they all vary depending on, you can usually get about a 300k margin with the spectral and 400k for the other three, so flip accordingly to that. And now we're going to get into the buy limits. Torva and Pernix and Virtus, you can buy all of the main line items 2 every 4 hours. Boots and gloves, you can only buy 1 every 4 hours. And the big exceptions here, the book, you can buy 10 every 4 hours, the wand 5 every 4 hours, and the bow 2 every 4 hours. So that is pretty much everything you need to know to flip in Nex and SS. If you could leave a like, that would be awesome. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, have a nice day.